Well, hello, YouTube land. My name is Stacy, and I diamond paint. I also crochet. If you're here from my mom's channel, Jackie, I appreciate you. I know she warned you that I have no filter, and I don't. And I'm not going to apologize for it. That's just who I am. Sometimes I use words that may be offensive to some, but I'm going to let you know up front that I do it. I don't do it on purpose. Sometimes it just comes out of me. You can see I am working on Snow Queen from Dreamer Designs. I don't remember who the artist is. Let me look. Curtis Reikovich, that's what I thought. I guess I was right in my head. It's a 60 by 80 centimeter. If you're here from my mom's channel, the size that she's doing is like a 12 by 16, right? This is about 6 of those in one. That's the kind of diamond paintings that I traditionally do. At some point, I'll do a run through of the ones that I have already done, so that you can kind of see the kind of work that I do. This one is a round diamond painting, meaning the diamonds are round. The majority of the ones that I do are square. A lot of people don't like squares. I don't mind them. Actually, I kind of had to get used to doing rounds again with this one because it's been so long since I've done them. But we'll go ahead and keep on working. I multi-place a lot. Makes things go faster. So a little bit about me. I'm a mother of 6. Yes, that's right, 6. I have 6 children, ages 29 through all the way down to 8. So, I'm sorry, 28 all the way down to 8. Let me get that right. I'm trying to age her, my oldest, I guess. She has 2 children, a boy and a girl. I plan on lots of grandchildren, I guess, since I had so many children. I have a lot of health problems, so you'll hear about those sometimes, and I don't mean it as a, oh, woe is me. It's just sometimes that's something that I need to talk about. Kind of get it out of my system. The main reason for starting this channel is to make friends. I'm kind of isolated where I'm at, and I'm an organ transplant patient, so I'm kind of stuck in the house a lot, especially with everything going around. Something that I won't name because I don't want to jinx it. So far, the Lord has kept it away from me, and I praise Him for it and hope that that continues. Because let me tell you that I don't need it. I don't need it. The common cold put me in the hospital for a week, so if the common cold can do that, then I don't think I need anything else. If you're not here from my mom's channel, thank you for coming. She has a channel, it's Crafty JJ Newton. If I figure out how to put stuff in the description box, I will link her channel. Maybe she can walk me through on how to do it. She does diamond painting as well. She's just getting started. I got her hooked when she was here on vacation last November. This might kind of be all over the place because, you know, there's lots of stuff that I could talk about, but What is it that, what's there to start with? That's me. I'm kind of like focusing and then, oh, a squirrel. Oop, there's a squirrel. You know, that's just me. I lose my train of thought very easily. I'm on a lot of medications, as you can imagine. I'm having issues not only after my transplant, but everything that goes along with it afterwards has kind of put my kidneys in a spiral. So I am at stage 4 kidney disease right now. Stage 5 is dialysis. Don't want to go there. So I had a lot of testing done this week. Lots of blood draws. I had to go all the way back and forth from where I live in Central Florida. It's about a 45-minute drive to the nearest lab that I can get my blood drawn at because of just because it has to be within that health system of who did my transplant. I had my transplant at Advent Health Orlando at their transplant institute. I'm going to pause you for just a second. All right. Time to Twitch sections. Finish this one. So we're going to go with this one. This is my little cub reminder. I don't know if you can see it or not. But I cut the plastic. This is covered with a clear plastic. And I just cut out the section that I want to do. I use washi tape to section. Maybe I can show you how I do that one day. Just got to figure out how to do YouTube first. I keep a plastic bag down here for trash. I need a drink. I always keep a drink next to me. I do use a light pad underneath. Otherwise, I wouldn't see the symbols as well as I do. I'm kind of on the blind side. We're going to do these hashtags. Not hashtags, but hyphens, I call them. I guess it's like a hyphen, the line through the middle. Shake the diamonds so that they line up. These diamonds are actually pretty good quality. I've had some nightmares, ones I tell you. I'm only using a 4-placer right now because there's not a lot of areas that require anything bigger than that. Oops, didn't have a diamond. That happens. That happens. So I had to go to Celebration twice in the last couple of days. I had some testing done on my kidneys, and then I had to go back to have blood draws, and then I have to go back again next week, end of next week, for my blood draw for my transplant institute. This one was obviously my nephrologist, and then I had a blood draw at the same time for my primary. I'm quite anemic, and I've had to have blood transfusions several times. There's no cause that they can find for it. I'm not bleeding from anywhere. that they can find. I'm menopausal, so it's not that. So far the dogs have been quiet. That's a good thing. I don't know how, my oldest son is at work. He's staying with us right now, trying to get back on his feet. He's 24. And he's just gotta grow up, I guess. I guess he's just got to grow up. I'm not gonna put him out on the street. I couldn't handle having one of my kids sleeping on the street, so I let him come home. I guess most parents would do that. At least most that I know. I know a few that wouldn't, but that's not me. I gotta know my kids are okay. Making good progress, making good progress. It's kind of awkward just kind of just sit here and talk. But then maybe somebody will run across this and diamond paint with me. I'm sure my mom will. I'll call her later and let her know that I made the video. She can help me get it on YouTube. So if you're seeing this, it's probably because I called my mama. Probably because I called my mama. She's had a YouTube channel going on quite a few years now. I don't know how many years, but I want to say it's 4 or 5 years, maybe 6. Oops. Might have to freshen up the wax on my multi-placer here soon. I use glue dots in my single placers. I've used it in my multi-placer previously, but sometimes it's hard to get it just right for the multi-placer, so I just use wax that comes with the kits. It works. But for the single placer, I find the glue dot is superior, way superior. Didn't have a diamond, as usual. Happens all the time to me. I'm not paying attention. So I have 2 dogs. I have a little Yorkshire Terrier. Her name is Rosie. My daughter named her. My 8-year-old, we rescued her. And then I also have a, on the small side, red nose bulldog. Her name is Patches. We rescued her when she was 10 weeks old. Her mama was pregnant when she was given to the Humane Society, and so we rescued one of the puppies. Wasn't looking for one, just happened to walk into the pet store one day and they were having one of those fair type things, you know. Here, get a puppy for cheap. I'm to shape for more diamonds. Almost done with this one. Trying to figure out what I want for dinner tonight. I can't just go out to eat. I'm a celiac, so I have to be gluten-free. It's part of the autoimmune, it's an autoimmune disease. It's part of what ruined my liver. Causing the transplant. It was not alcohol related, which most people automatically think. Mine was autoimmune disease. And they're actually testing to see, they're pretty certain I have another autoimmune disease. They're just trying to, I can't remember what they called it, but that's what they're looking for with some of these tests that they're doing. That's all right. They'll get it figured out. The good Lord woke me up this morning, so I'm doing all right. I say that every time somebody asks me how I'm doing. The good Lord woke me up this morning, so I'm doing all right. And it's the truth. A new day is a blessing. Every day you wake up, it's a blessing. At least I think so. You make of it what you can. That's all you can do. I had to look up at the time. See what time it is, because I'm on a pretty regimented medication schedule, but I've got plenty of time. Should have looked up before I started to record, but I've got plenty of time. I was thinking it was later than what it is. I hope the lighting is okay. I've got some good natural light coming in. And then I also have a desk light that's kind of this way. I hope it's not doesn't cause too much of a glare or anything. This is my first time, so I have to get the kinks worked out, I guess. Been rewatching all the seasons of Ozark, getting ready for the new season to come out. If you haven't watched that, it's a show on Netflix. It's so good. So good. Binge watched the new season of Cobra Kai. Well, my version of binge watching. It took a couple of days, less than a week. I like to stretch it out at least a little bit, not all in one day. My husband and our children, the boys, put it on and they binge watched it the entire night. I went to bed, and guess what? They had to rewatch all of it with me all week long. Their fault. In the evening, with dinner and after dinner, I would watch an episode or two, and they'd have to sit through it. They didn't complain though. They were good about it. They were good about it. And they didn't even give me any spoilers. Imagine that. They were good about it. Very interesting end to the new season if you haven't seen it yet. Oh, come on. There we go. Very interesting end. Do the twos. I don't know how long these videos are going to be. I don't know how often I'm going to do them. I don't know. I kind of run on whatever schedule I can, works around my doctor visits and everybody being home. It's so much easier for me to do this when nobody's here. Right now my daughter's at school, my 8-year-old. My son is at work. He just got a new job that he started last week. It's for a company he's worked for before, so they were happy to have him back, which is good. Which is really good. Means he must do a good job. That's important. And he's making more money than what he did the last time he worked there. So he's really happy. See, I told you this would be everywhere. Went all the way back full circle to my son and his job. I can hear my dog moving around in there on the bed. She's probably wondering who the heck I am talking to. There's nobody here, Mama. Must think I've gone crazy. That's all right. That's all right. There's a lot of what do you call it? Diamond paint-alongs, I guess, going on right now. And it seems like Every single one of them right now are ones that either already did the painting that would have worked for it, or I don't have one and they're all sold out. The ones that I like, the ones that would go along with it. Thought I dropped a diamond. I had to look. Sometimes they end up in my lap. No, I can't remember if I was talking about something or not. I know I talked about my son. I don't think I changed the subject after that. So my 8-year-old finally figured out why it is we make her wear a helmet when she rides anything with wheels. The other day, she had a pretty good wipeout and got her head on the concrete driveway. Mommy, what's gonna happen? She was so afraid she was gonna die. So afraid she was gonna die. And I'm like, I kept trying to soothe her and let her know she was gonna be okay. She just, tell you what, she is the most sensitive but gullible youngin' I have ever seen in my life. You can't tease her. She just can't do it. See, there one went right there on my lap. Sometimes she'll be in and out of my room 10 times in a row, just whining and crying about something that she's being teased about out in the living room while I'm in my craft room. And I have to go out there and tell my husband and son to leave her alone so that I can have a little bit of peace. Because of course it's always got to be mommy to the rescue. Sometimes what they think funny is funny is just, it's not funny at all. Well, so I don't want this to be too long. Just kind of wanted to do a quick introduction type. Tell you a little bit about myself. A little bit about my family. Just a little bit. Just kind of figure out how all of this works, so that I'll become more comfortable in the future and know better how to edit if I need to, and just make better videos. I've got some diamond paintings here that I can unbox and show you. And if they're available, maybe link you to them if you like them. Like I said, right now I'm doing Snow Queen. And if I can figure out how to put a picture of her on the screen, I'll do that right around now. But I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to do that, because I simply just don't know how. I think I saw a hair. Right there it is. There it is. All right, done. I knew I saw a hair. All right, well, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, leave me a flower emoji. Subscribe if you're ready to help me out and start my channel to grow from the beginning. That would be great. Hit the notification bell so it'll let you know when I do add new videos. I am planning on one here in the next few days. I may do more of this style of video at first. And I'm sure they'll sound better. I'm sure they'll be better. I'm sure they'll get better as I go. But kind of got to do something to kick the nerves off, right? That's the way I look at it. Got to do something to kick the nerves off. All right, well, have a great rest of your day, whenever it is that you watch it. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.